Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 5 of the 4-star air support raid tournament with all colors. I am currently 20-0 on offense in this week's tournament, and I'm hoping to go 25-0, and our defense has improved to an A rating. So we started out with a D, I think, went up to a C, a B, and now up to an A rating. So looking good there, and as you can see, we are perfect on offense so far. Currently in the top 5% before my battles today, and I'm not going to feature a specific hero today because we're just going to use the best team available to try to go 25-0. Today's first battle is going to be up against a Cyprian tank team. They've also got Glass Regard, they've got Snorri, they've got Dane, and then they've also got Joyvert. I'm going to go in with my power 3 purples with Cyprian, Toon Regard, and Toon Tiberius in the middle because I get the counterattack for 7 turns when Cyprian goes off, and then I've got Glass Caedmon and then Goldie also to reflect the Arctic core from Snorri and Dane, and then obviously the attack growth as well. All right, let's see how this first flag goes. I did put in the Purple Dragon, Yvetstreza, or whatever the hell their name is, which is also Cleric class, so to help boost up Regard quite a bit. All right, here we go. I am going to start off with the 3 yellows horizontally to set off that cascade of reds directly underneath. Now, I am going to match the 3 yellows, I think, to set off the cascade of greens. Let's match the 3 blues so I can start getting some purples here. And we're going to have a 4 match of purples to match. Awesome. Let's take that. I'm going to match the 4 greens on the left. That's going to make it so I can match a yellow diamond next turn, which is going to give me Goldie, which is great because I want that reflect before either of the Arctic core heroes go off, which they're about to. Great. Now, let's match the 3 purples with the dragon. Didn't really want the yellow diamond to go off because I was 1 tile short, but I guess we'll take it. Let's use Caedmon on Cyprian, I think. Yeah. Then I'm going to match these 4 purples, which will give me my purple specials. Let's use Regard first, and then Cyprian, and then I'm going to use Tiberius on the 3 in the middle. Now, let's match these 3 yellows, which will give me Goldie back. I'm holding onto the dragon because I don't really need it right now. The 3 yellow tiles might kill Cyprian. So close. Alright, Cyprian is dead now. And I'm going to use my dragon now. Let's match these 3 greens, set off that cascade of purples, a massive purple diamond. Nice cascade with the purple. Cyprian's almost dead, though. That's not good. Let's match these 3 green tiles, maybe. Really need to heal again, too. Let's match the 3 greens horizontally so I can match 4 purples next turn. Let's use Caedmon on Snorri, and then match these 4 purples. Cyprian's dead. Let's hit this purple dragon so that I can get Regard back. Nice cascade with the greens. Kill Snorri. Awesome. We are in much better shape right now. Let's use Regard to heal. I'm going to hold off on using Tempertus until after Regard heals. I'm going to hit the blue diamond. Nice cascade with the greens. Some more purples. And this purple diamond will give me my purple specials back so I can get Tempertus to attack Dane again and probably kill him. And we're going to get Caedmon also. Dane's dead. And Regard is about to be dead. All right, we are 1 for 1 to start off day 5. Next up, we are going to go up against a Glass Cyprian tank team. They've got all glass heroes with Boltusk, Lizu, Kyril, and Melindor. So I am going to want to take out my purples here. And definitely keep in Caedmon. I think I'm going to bring in Melindor for another green. And let's bring in Toon Lizu, I think. Since they have all glass heroes, so the mana reduction will work on that. And then for my last hero, definitely going to bring in another Toon. And actually, let's switch Caedmon to Toon, so I can resist the mana reduction if Lizu goes off. And then my last hero, I might bring in Toon Gormek or Toon Grim. Which one makes more sense based off of the 3 in the front? Let's bring in Grim. All right, let's go into battle with this. I'm going to start off with the 3 yellows vertically on the right over here up against Cyprian. Now I'm going to match the 3 purple, setting off that cascade of yellows up top. Let's match the blue diamond. Let's match these 4 greens over here. I really need to get one of my Dispellers activated. Actually, we'll get both of them and be able to heal, and we'll likely kill Cyprian right now. Awesome, okay. Let's use Melindor right now. It's going to Dispel. Let's use Caedmon against Kyril since he does extra damage to blue. Let's match these 3 yellow tiles. Don't set off Lizu, please. Or Kyril. Damn it. All right, let's use Goldie to heal. Give me the Reflect and the attack growth. Let's use my Lizu right now. I'm going to hit the blue diamond so that I can get Grim. And I think I can kill Kyril. Not quite. Let's match the 3 greens. Maybe that will kill Kyril. Nice. Now, Lizu's going to go off anyway, so let's just match the reds and purples over here. Nice cascade with the 5 green diamond. Let's use Melindor, and then Let's use Kademon on Lizu. The last attacker, if we can try to kill her, that would be awesome. Alright, Bolt Tusk is going to go off anyway. Let's hit the green diamond. I'm going to move one of those green tiles up against Lizu, hoping this might kill her. Not quite, but the Cascade did. Nice. Alright, so we've just got the 2 healers left. So we'll definitely be okay here. Should be able to kill Melindor with just Lizu. Perfect. Now we can focus everybody else on Bolt Tusk. Hopefully he doesn't revive a bunch of times. And he is dead. We are now 2 for 2. Next up, we are going to go up against a Glass Melindor tank team. They've got all Glass heroes with Colin, Regard, Bolt Tusk, and Skittle Skull. All right, so I'm going to bring in some reds. And let's bring in reds, and I think I might keep in Lizu and Goldie. Now let's bring in Bolt Tusk. And then do I have a Colin Toon that is double limit broken? I do not. Well, let's bring in Toon Gormak. And then let's bring in maybe Kademon or another healer. You know what? Let's bring in one of my Colins. There's a chance the elemental defense down will get reflected back, but I'm not really that concerned about it. Since, so long as that doesn't go off right before the other Colin. All right, let's go into battle with this, though. I'm going to bring 3 reds and 2 yellows here. Let's start off with the 3 purples horizontally to move that 1 red tile over. I want to see if we can get rid of Melindor as quickly as possible. Let's match the 3 blues up top. I'm going to see if I can get lucky with the red in the very middle bottom, which would set off a red diamond, and we did not. Let's match the greens and yellows over here, which will also set off another cascade of reds. Let's match the 3 yellows up against Melindor. And now we've got the 3 reds here. Give me another yellow on the bottom. Nope, but I'll take the reds. I need another red, please. Regard's going to go off. Let's match the yellows and purples over here. It's going to set up a cascade of greens also. All right, finally got a red tile. Let's match the 3 reds. This should kill Melindor. Nice. We've got all of our red specials. Okay, let's use Bolt Tusk first. And then let's use Colin. That did get reflected back to him. Almost killed Colin with that. Oh, man. All right. Let's match You know what? I'm just going to hit the green diamond. Everybody's special is about to go off anyway, so see if we can get some red or yellow tiles and get lucky. Not quite. All right, let's use our purple dragon here. Match these 3 reds over here. We should be able to kill Colin. Hopefully he doesn't revive. Nice. Gonna use Goldie, and then going to use Lizu. And then I'm gonna hit this blue diamond. It's gonna set a couple cascades off with the yellow and then the purples. Let's hit that purple dragon. That'll set a cascade of purples on the bottom. Give me some yellows or reds. Okay, I'll take that. Let's match these 3 red ghosted tiles. Let's use Bold Tusk and Gormek. I'm going to hit the green diamond. Don't set off Bold Tusk, damn it. Actually, he revived. Alright, let's use Goldie, Colin, Lizu, match these 3 yellow tiles. Just kidding. That's the end of the battle, and we are 3 for 3. 2 battles left. We've got a Toon Sabrine Tank team with Glass Grim, Toon, Boltusk, Glass Lizu, and Glass Caedmon. I am gonna bring in some Glass Heroes, probably. No, because I don't want to have mana reduced by Lizu. So let's bring in my Dispellers back with Melindor and Caedmon. And then let's bring in Toon Grim. And let's bring back in Boltusk, Gormek, and Toon Grim. Alright, let's go into battle with this. I just need to change my dragon, which I should have changed last battle and forgot. Let's bring back in Silva, who helps out Melindor and Caedmon a lot because he's a druid. Okay, let's go into battle with this. I'm going to start off with the 3 reds and purples in the very middle, which will set off the cascade of greens. And some yellows in the bottom, nice. Next, I'm probably going to match the purples. I really don't have a lot of options. Actually, the purples on the left are literally the only option. All right. Lacking options again. We're going to need to heal pretty quickly. I think I'm going to match the 3 purples with the dragon. Yeah. Let's match the 4 reds at the bottom. That's going to give me Boltusk and Gormek. Nice. Don't really want to use Gormek yet, though, because of the counterattack. I need some greens here. And again, we are lacking options. I really need like a board reshuffle, but none of the matches are really going to help with that. Definitely not the blues. If I hit the blues, it's going to be the 3 reds on the left. You know what? Let's hit the red dragon, see if I can get lucky and not have any matches. Because I don't think there's anything literally on the board. No yellows to match, no purples, no greens. And only those blues and the red. So let's hit the red dragon and see if I can get a board reshuffle. Damn it. Let's match the 3 greens up against Bolttusk. Give me a board reshuffle. Nope, I got the reds. Alright, let's match the reds now, and then I can match the greens next turn. Which is not going to give me enough to heal, but if I match the purples and then the greens next turn, it will. Hopefully Melindor is still alive. Oh, no. Grim's dead. Shit. I don't think there's any way that Melindor survives this. Nope. Now Gormak's dead. No. My 25-0 is slipping away. Shit. I should have just matched those 3 greens a turn prior, which would have given me Kademon to at least dispel. Bolttusk, I'm going to need you to revive a bunch of times. I'm going to need a lot of luck to pull this off. Yeah. Revive again, Bolttusk. Nope. Alright. Well, we got our first loss of the tournament as Cascades continue on. 1 match left, and we are going to go up against a glass team, all glass team, Bolttusk, Grim, Skittleskull, and Lizu. So I am gonna bring in, you know what? I might keep this team the same. Maybe take out Grim and put in Tiberius, since they have a green tank. Let's start off with the 4 purples here. We've got a red diamond I can match now. Let's hit the red diamond. That's going to give me Bolttusk, Gormak, and might kill Skittleskull. Yes, nice. Alright, let's kill off Grim over here. Not quite. Maybe that 1 purple tile. Nice. Now let's ghost the 3 green tiles. Gonna use Kademon on Grim. Gonna hit the purple dragon, but let's move that 1 purple tile over. It's gonna set a cascade of greens directly underneath. Grim is dead. Man, why couldn't the last battle go like this? Did have a pretty shit board last battle. Had, like, no options the entire battle, unfortunately. And anybody who watches my Raid and War videos knows that I very rarely complain about boards. Bolttusk reviving 7 times on the other hand. That's something that I've been known to complain about. All right, he did not revive at this time. We finished 4-1 today, 24-1 on the week. Again, I've got an A rating on the defense right now. It's been fluctuating, started out at a D, went to a C, a B, and now an A. So looking good there. Right now, I'm in the top 1% from a leaderboard perspective. I'm ranked 1476. It's usually about the top 5,000 that get top 1%. So I'm feeling confident we will stay in the top 1%. Let me know how your 5-star, or rather 4-star raid tournament for air support is going this week. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.